Alright, what's going on, guys? So we have the Roman siege of Carthage. So 3 Rome versus 3 Carthage. And I might make this a series where we have one faction go up against 3 Rome and see how well they do. So you have Carthage here. Yeah, would you like to see that? Because we could do Pontus, Athens, Sparta v Rome, Macedon v Rome, Egypt v Rome. So we're starting out with pretty standard army comps. Kilted over here is going with a more spear type roster. Spear and then like Libyan infantry. He has some Iberian swords down there. Then I have 2 pike units, which will be good. We have some noble fighters, which you need. Those are like the only thing that can stand up to Praetorian Guard. Then some archers. For me, my comp is Iberian swords. I really like Iberian swordsmen. Hit 4 of them like whenever I play on Carthage. And mercenary Gallic warriors. I'm using as my front line over here. And then I have some flanking fire with Balearic slingers I'm going to try to get off. So Rome has some Praetorian cav. Trying to find like a good angle for like a thumbnail maybe. That's not bad. He needs to have like a lot of color in it. Yeah, nice pastel clouds. I like the art style. It's like realistic, but also like not. Like it makes everything look just so much nicer than it would actually be IRL. If you were actually in the Roman siege of Carthage. The clouds look nice. Say companion cav. They have the noble cav outside of the gate. It's interesting. Yeah, and they were running away from artillery over there. So I turn around and try to fire these guys. We do get one shot right through the eye lines. But Carthage's cav isn't amazing. So we don't really have any good sally outs. Are they gonna go farther or not? No. Okay. That is some first cohort, yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to fill the gaps here. They've got a decent portion of this wall down. 2 units take there. The beautiful purple Carthaginian Royal Guard, or Sacred Band. Purple is really nice. Yes, Romans are starting to land troops. Do they lose any tree? They got so lucky. None of them slipped off the end there. That's luck at its finest. But they're breaking down this wall and then down here. So I need to split up my units. And these Triarii are trapped. which is, I think they're just gonna break because the wall's getting knocked down. Like, they're already trapped over here, but they're just gonna kill them. Lost one guy there. Trying to run away, but it's not gonna do much. They're already trapped. So I guess they'll help with one shooting ammo at them. These guys have no brains. They're not a threat, but... And they will help with, army boost morale type thing. Because the bigger your army, the higher the morale. Oh, they're fighting here. I was saying maybe we could break through and hit the back of that, but no. Charging the Gallic warriors, or Iberians maybe? Charging Iberians to help the Gallics. Well, I lost it over here. Missed the opening stages of that battle. I was focused more on this down here. Yeah, over here running a lot of swords. This is a very interesting position. Problem is sometimes they can get a cab unit around and all of your archers are like in one area. Principes are like combat even. I wouldn't be surprised if they break but get a lot of kills. Just because they're outnumbered by so much, but they're winning. I guess the walls are kind of like a Thermopylae situation, but they can't really get swarmed. Oh, they're losing, yeah. It's these guys who are winning, but not for long. Principes are good. They need. Oh, they're gonna start firing with them. Yeah, that's smart. Throw your javelin. Why didn't they throw their javelin? So down here they've broken through down there. Fighting some first cohort and some Triari. It's weird, it looks switched, but these are where the first cohort is. And this is where the Gallic warriors are. And they have these few units over here which aren't like doing anything. It's kind of weird. Alright, but yeah, Rome is able to fill in and they got the flank on me. I would have preferred if my ally held up here, but because also if they took these siege towers they could land up here and hit them in the back. So mercenary Iberia, I guess they are kind of covered though. They also have Libyan Peltas, which is an interesting thing. And I think no, it's not at this point. But Kilted, the guy controlling like this, the southern army, yeah, it's the like southern army for us, leaves. Which, yes, probably about now. But I'm trying to hit the back of these Romans. And I might be killing a few Sacred Band, but I'm killing a lot more Romans. But over here we're breaking. Gallic warriors, Iberian swords, they're breaking. Thing is, the Romans just have better infantry and there's not much we can do. So what we're gonna need to rely on is pike and elephants. None of my other teammates brought elephants, which is kind of infuriating. Elephants are like the counter. If we could have gotten 12 units of elephants in the back, that would be crazy. We just need to make like counter missile. But we're getting like a ton of kills on these Romans. They're losing decisively. Not because of the sacred bands probably, but because of all the arrow fire. And then the lines keep on shifting up as I think his name was Old Man. He is like holding this up here. He's doing pretty well. So he's doing well. So I'm gonna try to use like the sacred band, or not the sacred band, the noble fighters like hold his back. Like Cretan's firing there. But yeah, he's left by now. And they just have the flanks of all my units down there. They're all gone. There's no getting really any of them out of there without sacrificing every other troop for like nothing. So, but we are hitting these guys there as they're running away. Yeah, the Gallic warriors, they struggled. You weren't able to hold their flanks sufficiently. So, I'm getting my noble fighters in position. At first, I'm going to try to hold the flank right here. We're going to try to hold their backs and up here, so they're trapped in between like a rock and a hard place. As their noble fighters are fighting the Principes with Cretan archers like very close behind. But they should be winning, but now they have the Evocati cohort in, which is very good. It's a standoff over here between Samnite warriors and Evocati cohort and some Triari. But they do have a Samnite warrior backup and some noble fighters. They're moving over Libyan infantry. Line of men leaving. Noble cab getting out of there. How many kills does that have? This noble cab can be very annoying. I learned that on the game where I was attacking Rome because we switched positions after this game. But Principe is outside. Sometimes it's easier to see the battle lines without the HUD. Especially with like Roman infantry, which is really obvious. Yeah, it seems. And yeah, they got into a skirmish with, oh no, they're fighting these guys. I think they might have like thrown some javelins or something at these ones, but they're doing pretty well. And now that Libyan infantry is chasing them down, and with these noble fighters now losing decisively, I say it's time we just like squeeze them in between two noble fighters and just eliminate them. Get them out of the battle. They're trapped. There's no way out. So fighting on both ends. We have all of our missile units over here, and they're holding up here pretty well. With, oh, they got some noble fighters up here and Samnite warriors that are going to devastate the enemy. And Equites, I also learned, are not that great. Thought they might be a bit better, but Equites are not. Auxiliary Syrian archers. Yeah, Libyan infantry. So they're sending in the more Samnite warriors. Oh yeah, but we were able to break them in time. I would have loved to chase them down, but we didn't have the time, so I'm probably gonna come back. But no fighters are there, and they've been started fighting the first few men of the first cohort. So they'll do pretty well against. It's also all of these units are damaged because they were fighting other noble fighters. Like, noble fighters are like one of Carthage's best units that they can get. So I see this, and if we line up right here, we can shoot the sides of them. Yeah, noble fighters will take losses, but there are like 2 Romans for every noble fighter there. And Romans are, even though they're a little bit more expensive, they're not like twice as good as that. So they're trying to shoot down some of our archers. But we're getting them to fire. Problem is that, actually no, they were able to get off a good volley. Right? And then they just rain arrows on top of the enemy. We move them back a little so they might be able to get a better angle. But first volley, like 11 kills. Because I don't think they fired much before. Because these were 2 units that didn't have much fighting time. And I'm almost positive that they can hold this Triari, Buvacati cohort. They have archers on the run, Equites need to fill the gap. Triari losing decisively. I might try to run this noble cavalry outside the gate, charge down the general and bodyguard. They have moved up their African pikes over there. But I'm trying to get these guys in a position to kill them. But yeah, like, we're raining down arrows on 20 kills and 16. That's on the good Roman infantry that have like amazing armor. And it's also like breaking a lot of them, like being under fire takes a toll on morale. No, can they just not use their... Oh, they can't get the distance to try to shoot at some of these guys. But yeah, it's going to be heavy losses, but with help of archer fire, they are going to break a lot of these Romans. And over here, they're fighting some Romans. So we're just having them sling at Romans. Yeah, we activate headhunt because they're already kind of tired. Oh, it doesn't actually affect. Okay, it just affects their defense, but yeah, I think it's a net positive. Especially with that morale, they like can't break 350. Romans, yeah, okay, they literally cannot break in headhunt. Now they're out of it, so they can, so I probably should have waited a bit, but yeah, they killed and broke a ton of them. So we have African pikemen. Where do those African pikemen come from? Are these the AI's pikemen? I think they probably are, because they should have went up here. Because, like, thinking about it, these are probably the other player's pikemen. These are my pikemen, so that's the AI's pikemen. So yeah, they went to the wrong spot. Because my noble fighters are winning decisively, like, they don't need pike support. What needs support is right here. These armored legionaries, so it's a shame, but I'm going to need to pull my noble fighters out of there to watch their flanks. But I can't get it done fast enough. Though they are taking fire heavily. But yeah, I pull them back so they can just 100% focus on the legionaries. And I'm like shooting the backs of them, but their armor is just so good. But yeah. There you go. Oh, that was some Libyan infantry, Pila. What? Yeah, they'll lose, but like now my noble fighters are losing, where I need to recommit them there. This guy's getting like a little skirmish with them or something. But yeah, now they're pushing back and they have some general and bodyguard going in. General's getting involved. Command must be exercised in person to be effective. And then they're rushing in Praetorian cavalry. And I should have shot at this. Cavalry is usually relatively easy to shoot at, even with armor. And now we're in the flank zone. Problem is, stuff like the legionary cohort have so much armor that even hitting them in the flanks isn't like. Yeah, our Cretan archers were fighting some of this because they're out of ammo. Just hold them off as Samnite warriors get down to finish them up. So the African pikemen hold. They're gonna get flanked, it looks like. Ah, they're just losing already. But yeah, making sure what to do is keep them in the zone. Thing is, I need to start holding up here because our infantry presence is dwindling. So I need to stretch one of them very thin. Yeah, that was a pretty devastating javelin toss. They're breaking. They're gonna charge into them. Yeah, it's a good use of javelins. They only have 2 tosses, right? Yeah. There's some companion, 2 units of companion cav, which is very good cav. Outside. I think probably broken Triaria youth that came back. And I don't know if it's hidden, but they have a unit of equities back here. I don't think it is, because I don't think I can see hidden units of the attackers. We have African pikemen down here. Sing off, but getting my noble fighters back to live another day. Fight another day. Gonna try to hold here. But over here, some Praetorian cav, the general and bodyguard, engage some African pikemen and their general's bodyguard, which I think in a 1v1 fight, saw it a bit ago. The general and bodyguard, only like a few kills they got on them. And now they're charging in with pikemen. Pikes are being buggy as ever. Let's finish them off, but that's like speed? Yeah. But yeah. They're going to die to pikemen. But there goes that first Roman general. We've broken through. These guys don't have any ammo. So I have them. So actually, no, they do have ammo, I think. So I'm trying to get them out of there. But yeah, they made a battle line of noble fighters. And I have one a little farther back. I'm starting to move up some pikemen. And I should have switched the units, because they have support up here. So I should have given down here the 160 instead of the 145. Won't make a huge difference, I don't think, but just interesting. So yeah, the companion cav is gonna dominate the legionary cav in equites. General's bodyguard riding out. Look like ghosts. But yeah, they're just planning for one because Triari's still stuck. Probably gonna finish the battle stuck. Only lost one man. I find it like annoying that you can't climb back down siege towers. Like I get why it would be confusing and just hard to like, but they're stuck and well, they're stuck. But they like tore down the walls of Carthage. It's effective for taking the city, but like keeping it, not really. But like this wall, 77, it's gonna take some artillery strikes, and that's down. Carthage can bring towards his attack. Now, of course, none of it carries over, but I pulled the noble fighters back. Oh, it's probably because this takes more space, like they're stretched thin, and I'm like trying to counter archers to protect my pikes. We're gonna be pretty effective. They have a decent amount of ammo left and they're breaking them. Alright, so they're broken. They fire an extra volley, which is annoying. But I think they only got like 3 kills off of that. But now they're firing from these ones. I'm just not in the position to defend that. And I should kind of commit the pikes. But these pikes should also be kind of up here. I have some Balearic slingers without ammo. But right now, the balance of power isn't in our favor. But we're like not doing horrendously. Do we have a second Roman general down? I don't think. I think he's gonna live. Yeah, he lives, I bet. Dude, yeah. I think it's probably the one with the like white plume thing. See, once they like slow down a bit. Alright, where's the general here? Maybe it's this guy? Yeah, probably. I don't know, he's in the other unit. Yeah, this guy maybe? Or maybe the general did that, I don't know. See if we can find this full unit and see if there's like any major difference. Cause like I do think they have the same shield and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But I commit the noble fighters and oh no, he committed the pikemen. Mine I'm still holding back. Yeah, and they break down here to just archer fire, so I'm like rushing in. And yeah, my key is I just want to get into the other thing is every time I move, it picks it up as moving fast, so I need a knot to like pick up there. But I want to just get a few feet into this zone. So that we can start neutralizing this thing again and we're not just taking fire. But yeah, we're there. So they're just gonna hold. They bring up these archers, so we're gonna try to limit them. We're not gonna be able to break these ones. We're gonna try to limit the amount of damage they can do with our own archers. Because this unit's full, they're now down 8 men. Down 10. 13, 14. But we were able to win up here for the time being. Now these African pikes down here. They need to get in pike phalanx. These guys can't do anything outside of pike phalanx. They should just charge them. That's effective and all, but like just killing the enemy while they're vulnerable would be even more effective. There we go, finally. Should have done that earlier. I don't think there's any negative other than limited speed. Now they're like charging out of it. Pikemen should really never be out of pike phalanx unless they're moving around. So now I try to run these guys out just to fight them, but they're all out of ammo, so it doesn't matter. And these African pikemen lost like 40 men. I'm just gonna keep them dispersed like this, because if I need to fix their formation, then we wouldn't be able to cover most of it. So that's unfortunate. But they start trying to flank us with Eagle cohort, so I send up the archers to stall. I'm gonna get my noble fighters back. So can't believe how high their morale is when they're in headhunt. I didn't actually see the number, but it's like impossible for them to break one headhunt. Oh, I need to get all the way back. With like 200 kills. Now they're shooting from the hilltops. They've lost like 50 to ammo, but it's something that had to happen. You hear they're pushing, and I feel like there's not really a need to push, but we're watching the flank from the people on the wall. Yeah, we've lost like 50 people to ammo. Facing off against Principes. Eagle cohort. There, like, hold your ground, get your pikes down. Ah, that's it. They didn't get their pikes down nearly in time. And with that big Pila volley, they're dead. That's unfortunate. I would have just held them there. Moving them up got them into a bit of trouble. But thing is, these noble fighters were putting the Cretan archers up there just to stall them. Because it's a bit hard to kill everyone on a wall fast. And then the noble fighters down on the ground. There's only 38 of them. I probably should push a lot, but they're even taking some losses. Because the same guys keep on fighting, so they're taking damage. And I also maybe should push this. Because they don't really have a response. Like, a lot of their men don't even have archers left. Or a lot of their archers don't even have arrows left. Yeah, and the pikes are gone. 72 kills. But we have some of the generals coming up to support. Mine's all the way over here for whatever reason. Oh, it was chasing down something. Maybe some equites. You need to keep all of those men there to protect their archers that do have ammo in the back. Yeah, get their general out of there. I think their general dies there. Which is really unfortunate. But yeah, my archers are finally breaking. They were at like 143 a while ago. Oh, I fell back my pikemen after this. I send in the noble fighters to stall a bit. I don't even think that was necessary. But we're pulling them back to probably like right here. Yeah. Get your pikes down. Alright, and we got off in time. There's a little gap though. But we're moving in the elephants. Thing is it too late? Whole army is basically done. And I need to commit these elephants too. I don't commit them fast enough. And I'm putting these ones up top to deal with anything that could happen up here. But it's annoying. They like actually kill, or at least knock down and kill a lot of pikemen. Now a lot of them get back up, but still some of them don't, which is annoying. Like, I wish they could just walk through them, but apparently not. But they're winning decisively. But they're shifting a lot of infantry up here. So my African elephants need to get up there. Just fall them back and let the elephants do the work. Problem is they still have some of these. I think the slingers might still have ammo and the archers might. Yeah, they do. So it's coming down. So just elephants versus infantry with a little bit of archer fire. Thing is, our exhausted army losses. Like, army losses are the most annoying thing at the end of the battle. Yeah, I think I might make Verse Rome a series where we have like one faction face off against Rome. Syrian archers are about to break. Little cohort, like the elephants are doing a good job. It's just they have as soon as they have archers firing, we're about to struggle. Yep, and they're just gonna go down. They're out of control already. That's it for those African elephants. Up here I have these ones. We're just getting around to start fighting the Taurian guards. And I need to get these ones in the fight. The problem is anything over here is going to get immediately shot up. But like 360 kills. More damage from just knocking people down. It's out of control, so it can't even break. 372. And then it starts breaking. Go on, shoot at it more, send it out of control. Ah, dies. So that's a big one for them. Yeah, also the Triari is relatively effective at dealing with elephants. It's not amazing since I don't think they have cavalry counter tactics. But spear units with cavalry counter tactics can like take down an elephant in one spear thrust. But over here, 260, 270 kills. Thing is, these archers, absolute menace. So I need to retreat the elephants. Great, but we have a cav charge. But now we have a Roman general in the mix. So now I'm trying to send my general in, I think. I'm getting the elephants back in the fight. It's like a swarm of infantry. And these guys I need to get fighting up here. Because these archers can only be in so many places at a time. Thing is also they're safe on the wall. My general gets through and is starting to charge them down. We're trying to get these archers out of it. Because over here, haven't lost an elephant. 400 kills, just lost our first elephant. At 400 kills. Lost the second one. There is something in Total War where if you just throw enough swords at it, it will eventually die. That said anything. You could throw enough swords at pikemen and they'll die. And the Triari comes in, which is huge, and then their general and bodyguard. And my men charge forward, which is going to lose them. A few people going into the Triari. And they're tired, which I should use a skill to make them not tired. Okay, yeah, I did. So you realistically should win the fight, but problem is Triari on the back. And archer fire. These elephants, 5 of them left, 8, and now they're starting to break to army losses, 5, 3, and they're broken. Ones down here are gonna start to break, and everything's starting to break. So close. But yeah, I think our teammate leaving kind of lost it for us because the AI is not good. They didn't play that atrociously this game, but they didn't play well. Yeah, elephants shattered. shattered. And the general just needs to break, which it will eventually. Yeah, Rome wins. Principe is in column. But it's like 1 against a million.
Where are the foes worthy to meet me?
And yeah, general will be general. Now they're probably gonna break before the battle would even be over regularly. Like, they're winning at the beginning. It's like a big general fight. General and bodyguard versus general and generals and general and. And yeah, they're winning. Like, the general's bodyguard seems better. Problem is infantry. They've taken 2 losses and killed 15. But there goes the infantry. And the countdown is just done. But yeah, I might make it like a series so we'll have like Roman siege of Carthage, Roman siege of Pontus, Roman siege of Arverni, Roman siege of Egypt. I think that would be a cool series. So, but yeah, if you look at it, Kilted, he's the guy who left. He only got 1,000 kills, where we both got 2,000. So, see ya.